Hello. Dementia is one of common and nowadays very much spread fears, and for a good reason. And there are different reasons why somebody might become weak in spirit and mentally incapable. But usually it does not appear abruptly. It starts and then it progresses. And from time to time, uh, people of certain age or certain situation, health situation, come asking to help to prepare a protection mandate, and they come late, not when they actually realized that this is the perspective. And I understand why. It's not that I blame those people. Of course, it's not that easy to accept the fact that your personality is gradually going away. But if, for whatever reason, before you did not take care of your protection mandate, we're talking of Quebec at least, then what can you do if you just heard of your doctor or recently heard from your doctor that you have one or another form of dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that, unfortunately? Uh, so basically, the question is, if you already have some stage of dementia, uh, what's your recourse? How can you make your own protection mandate? How you can take care of your future self while you still can? Uh, there are several general recommendations, of course, if it's your particular situation. A consultation with a lawyer or a notary is pretty much recommended. But first of all, act fast, because dementia usually is something that is getting worse gradually. And if at some early stage you would be considered quite capable of understanding and signing a juridical act, meaning the mandate in case of incapacity and maybe a last will, a couple of months later already it might be not the case. Depends. Uh, so you act fast. You think what you want of your future in that situation. And while you still have access to your doctor, just maybe you just heard the news, uh, ask right away a letter, if the doctor would be willing to provide one, of course, that you are capable of understanding what's in the juridical act and the legal document, and that you're capable of signing. And once you have such a letter, don't wait long. Just go to a notary right away and go to a notary. Because as you understand, anything signed in this situation is already susceptible mm, to being attacked later as if you didn't know what you were signing, especially by those who would object to what you have signed. So a notary, like a doctor's letter and a notarial act, would be a better protection of your wishes than a simple protection mandate drafted before two witnesses, particularly because later there might be a question if they understood, if they were impartial, if they had uh, some of their own benefit of that, and so forth. So a notarial act is better. And if you visit a notary and the notary tells you that he or she is not ready to do it like within a week, uh, maybe go to another notary. There are thousands of notaries in Quebec. So find one who would understand the situation and will be prepared to act fast based on the doctor's letter. Once you have taken care of that, And, well, there are many things that should be thought through when you're signing a protection mandate, but that's probably topic for some other discussion. So once you have it as detailed as you wanted, including your medical care, your property, where you will be living, what is your favorite pastime, what will be your treatment in case if your condition becomes incurable and if you suffer a lot and so forth and so forth. And then inform not only the person or persons that you designate as your mandatories, as those who will be taking care of you later, but also those who you think might object or might try to contest later, or might, even in good faith, have doubts that you actually wanted to do it this way and not some other way. So inform not only close circle, inform your relatives, inform your friends, maybe some colleagues, so that later, if it's ever contested in court, there will be a lot of witnesses confirming that's actually what you wanted, and there will be less people trying to contest that. And of course, again, while you still have it at a very early stage, so you're basically quite capable, maybe like a little bit weak, take care of those long-term decisions that you can make now with respect to your property, investments, last will, of course, um, maybe some arrangements about where you live, because it's better if you move to some specialized facility at your own will, then you will be later transported when you wouldn't even understand, unfortunately, what's going on, which is a lot of stress in such a situation, and it impacts very badly the person being transported. So, of course, we all want to continue to live and die where in the home where we lived for long, but if eventually the judge would think that it's dangerous for you because there is nobody around to watch you like 24 hours, 7 days a week, and there is no trained nurse around, or you or your relatives simply cannot afford that, then the judge might order to transfer you to a long-term care facility, and that will be not of your choice, probably, unless you specifically mentioned something in your protection mandate and allocated funds specifically for that again. But for your own well-being, it might be a good idea to move by yourself, by your own choice, and by your own financial planning. But again, it's up to you, of course, and so forth. So just make those important decisions about the rest of your life as long as you can do that, because unfortunately it might be that later, even if you would think that you're still in your sane mind and you know what you're doing and you know what you want, others might not be cooperative anymore, and the judge might not be cooperative. Of course, if somebody pretends that you lost your intellectual ability and because of that tries to uh, take away your property, your hard-earned money from you, there will be still a possibility to hire a lawyer and try to prove in court that no, you're not that much incapable. But better safe than sorry. It's better to prepare now. And at the end, as always, if you have not made your protection mandate, having no sign of any dementia coming your way, still might be a good idea to have a protection mandate prepared just in case, because even the healthiest of us can face unfortunate circumstances. Thank you, and have a nice day.